I think I, 37M, need to divorce my wife, 36F, but I don't want to. Plus one update. Posted by ThrowRA, 2023, help. I'm 90% sure she's cheating on me. When we got married, her history of cheating was a point of discussion, but she said that it was in the past, and due to factors that weren't in our relationship. She said it would never happen with us. 3 years ago we moved from the East Coast, where both of our families are within a 2-hour drive, to the West Coast. The reason for the move was because I'm in a management program and promotion track to become an executive in my company. Part of that program requires me to work in part of the business that we only have on the West Coast for 3 to 5 years. Then we'd be able to move back east, NYC, with a substantial promotion and a 50 to 100K pay rise. We struggled as a couple, particularly through COVID, to make friends. Around 3 months ago she made a new friend, a colleague of mine, in a different line area, at work. Since she met that woman there's been red flags all over the place. Despite inviting the woman and her wife out to dinner and activities, the two women will only ever go out with each other or sometimes with her wife too, but never as couples. She's recently bought new sexy underwear and started wearing makeup again, which seem to only appear when we're at a work event where the woman will be, and spouses are invited, or if she's going out to a bar or club with my colleague. A month ago we were at a work function where my wife got incredibly drunk. She was throwing sexual innuendos into every conversation, and when I mentioned we should head home, we had been drinking for around 6 hours by that point, she got upset and told me I can't tell her what to do, she's an independent woman who makes her own choices. I left the function and went home on my own. She rolls in the front door at 8 a.m. the next day. Turns out when the function finished, she went to the home of the colleague and allegedly had a few more drinks and talked all night. I ran into the colleague a week later and thanked her for taking care of my wife and making sure she got a cab home. She mentioned they had been up all night talking, but quickly got nervous and changed the subject. I raised my concerns with my wife that she was behaving in the same way another previous GF had acted when she was cheating on me. I wasn't accusatory, but said her actions had revived some anxiety in me. She got defensive and acted as though I had accused her of cheating. Since then, if there were a few red flags before, it's like she went down to the red flag store and bought the place out. Since our discussion, her phone is never more than 3 feet from her. Parcel from lingerie stores have arrived, but she's never shown or worn the lingerie with me. She still showers me with affection, even more than before, and in the last few weeks is even more sexually adventurous in bed. I'm 95% sure she's cheating, the other 5% is that she's trying to cheat. I've reached out to a lawyer and a psychologist to work on strategies to have the discussions I need to have with my wife. I still love her and very much don't want this relationship to end. But at the same time, she has chosen secrecy and other people over me, so I don't see a future where I can trust her ever again. TLDR, wife is checking every box in the cheater's handbook. I don't want to get a divorce, but don't see any other pathway from here. Update, my 39M, now ex-wife, 38F, was indeed cheating on me. As outlined a few years ago, I suspected my 39M, now ex-wife, 38F, was cheating with me. I was right. We are now divorced. As it turns out, she had been cheating for a while, even before the move. The move and COVID just made it more obvious to me because we were spending much more time together. She was in fact having an affair with the wife of the colleague, but neither of them knew about the affair with the other. They're now divorced too. But she'd been having affairs with other people long before, and despite that she's told everyone that we broke up because she realized she is gay, she had in fact been sleeping with other people too, men and women. The straw that broke the camel's back was a call while she was back east visiting family that she had met someone while she was there and wasn't coming back. What I know now is that met someone actually meant she'd met them online and concocted a trip with her sister, who is on an amateur sports team with the affair partner, to see her more. I've since heard from people she knows that she only decided to end our relationship because she caught herpes from that AP, and her cheating would have become obvious if she came home. As I said, we're now divorced, and after a few rocky relationships I've now reconnected with a girl I first dated when we were teenagers. We have a dog and will be moving in together within the next few months, with the aim to starting a family. I couldn't update until now while legal processes were proceeding, but happy to take any questions now if anyone has them.